shortly thereafter it snapped, but it actually just it was overhanging our front porch, and when the trunk snapped, the trunk then fell to the ground, and it was right at the corner of the porch where the support is, and it just kind of slid down that.
Okay.
So it there's a little bit of dent in the metal roofing, I think, and that's just about all because it couldn't have picked a better place to kind of rest itself on the house.
Oh, well,
It's
that's
on this,
good.
yeah, it was on this big support beam that holds up the corner of the porch there. So,
Yeah.
and it didn't fall very far. It was like already bent over from the ice on it and stuff, and it just, ding, well, oh, there it goes.
Timber. All right. Well,
So,
for
but
those people that are just tuning in, welcome to the Home Repair Channel, where we talk about how our homes are falling apart and we're spending thousands of our dollars on getting them fixed while you get to look at a map of Germantown. So this is the latest trend. We're planning on breaking out onto TikTok with this sort of content, and it's going to sweep the world here. We're
sweep the world.
Trendsetters extraordinaire. Yep.
What in the world are you talking about? I step away for a minute and now I'm completely confused.
Oh, well, it's like we usually start our broadcast with what home repairs are you doing today? What has happened here? What's happened there? And so
well, that's
we've
fair.
got Greg Pico Amor saying good evening, everyone. And we got Miroslav sending a little saluting smiley face.
Oh, that's very good.
That is very good. That is very good. So, well, and we are at the 9 o'clock hour, 9 a.m. here in Germantown.
Well, how much better could it possibly get?
Well, we could have the fog lift, and then we just have a standard run-of-the-mill battle. That would be really dull.
What is David gonna do?
Let's see if we can't have the fog just continue. It's easy. He'll just take over Green's wing, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Who are at some distance from Washington, I guess.
Exactly. Therefore, that's how we could work it.
Yeah, we can work it.
All right.
But first, David has to make the monumental roll to see if the fog lifts.
The fog lifts.
7 or better.
We'll see if the $20 I sent him have had the desired effect.
All right, we'll see here. Okay, the roll was an 8. And
No!
All right. Well, for those of you that are out there in the betting markets, we had, Poly Market. We had a lot of money riding on whether the fog would lift in the 9 o'clock turn, the 9:20 turn, the 9:40 turn. So
I'll bet $10 just changed hands, boys.
Yep. So the person who bet $1 won $10.
No, I'm sorry, $10 and a $5 because there was also some pounds sterling that were.
Oh, is that it? Well, there you go. Well, that should make it easy. Now we'll all be in the same channel with each other. Well, and we can see how good or bad my maneuvers worked out to be.
Now, let's see. I should actually take my map here. You guys keep your maps because I want you to do checking just to make sure everything, if there's anything we need to, that I don't have on the current
So basically,
one here,
I need to open a second copy of Vassal with yours on it.
I think so.
Let me get it up there first. Okay. But yes, that's what I'm thinking right here. All right. I'll just load the.
Good evening, Charles. Go lightly. Charles is saying hello.
Hey, Charles.
Look for a game online. Boom.
And Charles is not complaining about some sports team losing. We're not sure. Was it the Buffalo Bills or something last week? It was some team that he was complaining had lost. So
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying any attention.
What?
Fog
The fog is lifted.
I know I'm a terrible human being by all standards.
Oh, I don't think anyone would say that.
What? Well, no, not while I'm watching or listening.
All
Uh,
right. So each of you take a few moments and you can
okay,
peruse the
wait a
map
minute.
and make sure everything looks like it's where it's supposed to be with the
Fog
proper.
lifted. All right,
I'm still
fog
trying to figure
lifted.
out. I don't have a
Uh,
new map though.
Well, you'll
That's
have to go
weird.
to the main. You'll have to open up
No, no,
another.
no. I'm in the room
Oh,
called Fog Lifted, and when I joined it, it said, "Okay, great," and then
okay.
when I
Just right
joined,
click on my name and synchronize.
okay, very good. Sync. Okay, much better. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, so here I am looking for my own units.
oh, the British aren't anywhere where I thought they were going to be.
Awesome.
Uh,
Awesome.
ah, I thought you guys would be closer to the top of the map there. Oh, well.
I love it.
I'm
Oh,
like, oh, I'm going to get you in the pincer right there where it says town in Germantown.
oh,
So,
really?
well,
Okay, well, let me how that
for the
work for you.
for the sake of the game, I did not look at what the setup was for the British. I
Well, and you know what? I was at work, and sometimes when I'm at work, I need to access the internet just to prove something is working,
right.
right? Because the company I work for, that's what we do. And so I was standing there with somebody, and I opened up YouTube, and oh look, there's the Battle of Germantown. I click on it, it loads, and all of a sudden I realize, oh, I'm not supposed to be watching what's on YouTube because that's got stuff that I'm not supposed to see anyway. So I didn't look, but I was tempted,
Close.
sorely
Tempted.
tempted.
Tempted. There we go. Well, I'm glad that you resisted the temptation.
Right,
So,
because it turns out we were just a single die roll away from having the answer.
exactly.
Oh, I'm just
Okay.
looking at the Kriegspiel channel, and it looks like all the games are posted from our first round there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they made us spectators of all the games, even the ones still in progress. I don't know if they're all finished yet.
Yeah, I think there's some that are still going, but yeah, they did make us spectators to the ones that are happening because I noticed that I was getting updates on people's orders.
Oh yeah, it was blowing up for a while. I kept muting them because it was just a little too much. I would say everything looks right to me, David. I don't see anything that is not where it should be. And by the way, hats off to you because I mean that's something that no one in this group has ever done.
Yeah, no,
So good for you for figuring out how to make it work somehow. Yeah, I would say we are good to go with the room described as the fog lifted room.
So
yep.
over here, I should have Bland's Dragoons.
Bland's. Oh, I
Yeah,
did.
yeah. So let me grab them
I
real quick. Cavalry, there's not that many of them.
They're bland.
They are bland.
did I put them somewhere else? Do I have the other dragoons on there?
Nope.
No, I
They were over there
neither one.
next to
Okay, I did
next
not
to
put the two
Washington.
dragoons on. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
so let me grab them. That's Sheldon's Dragoons.
Sheldon. I'm so disappointed that you didn't come down and walk right into my ambush on the other side of that gully.
I thought you were there along Johnson's Lane
Hmm.
or somewhere like that because I knew that. I mean, I'd read the historical thing saying that there was stuff happening at Cliveden, and so I'm like, okay, the
You're right.
British have got to be somewhere there around Cliveden. So I
Hmm.
thought you were along this section of road
Yeah.
and there. So I thought,
No,
oh,
that
here I'm
makes
catching you in the between these two my two forces. I'm perfectly
right.
positioned for you being there, but you're not there. So
Oh dear.
that's okay. We'll just turn and maneuver south now that we know where you're at. So
Well, yeah, and honestly, because I wasn't sure how far east you decided to go, I wanted to keep the edge of the world working in my favor.
Right.
I didn't want to move too far north because it just meant there was more right flank you could get around, right? So that wasn't appealing.
Right. Well, and
So
I decided to come down along that Chicken Creek because I figured if they took the wrong turn, they couldn't get across the creek. They'd bounce back.
And they did. A few
Yeah,
of them
we had a
did.
few of them that went and they hit the creek and they're like, oh, we can't go this way.
Oh,
So they
yeah,
turned and
we're
headed
going the
back
wrong
the other
way.
way. Yeah.
oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
So that was some of my thinking. And I didn't want to come down the main road because I figured you probably had somebody, a scout or something there on the main road, and that would have then
There were
bottled
pickets
stuff
on
up.
the main road,
Yeah.
yes. But of course, as you know, the pickets started moving once they realized that something was afoot, and so they said, "Well, let's cover all the roads if we can, even though we can't cover them all at the same time. But let's go touch every one of them,
Right. Yeah.
see if we can find something."
So you see this artillery unit that's over here?
Yes.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be there. They're supposed to be over
No.
here. They took a wrong turn and they went all the way across the battlefield and ended up bumping into, Green's column over here on the township road. And I'm just like, what? I'm like, how did they manage not to bump into any British going along there? And
If it had been a light fog, they would have been spotted by Cliveden there
Yeah.
when they went through
Right.
there, but they didn't.
Right.
And your others weren't.
frankly, I don't know. This guy was probably on this road before, or was
Yeah,
he
he
on
came
this road?
right. He came up across there. Yep.
did he
Okay.
get lost or was he supposed to be?
No, he was going where he was ordered to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was ordered to head over and check out that other road there. So,
Okay. I wasn't sure if the British had any
but
stuff that got
again,
lost in the fog or not.
because the a heavy fog, they couldn't see it. One hex is basically it. You didn't do anything until you bumped into somebody. So,
Right.
Right.
The guys that got lost were all back in my main line,
Oh, okay.
because the guys who are the pickets didn't suffer from disorganization or disorientation or any of that.
Right.
So they could go wherever they wanted to go. But my guys in the back, first problem was getting everybody activated. And you'd think that wouldn't be that big of a deal, but there's no point in moving part of a command if you can't move all of them.
Right.
So then, so inevitably there's another turn lost while you're trying to do that. And then I keep changing my mind about exactly what I want to do. And then I have guys who show up completely in the wrong place. I'm trying to remember. It was, I don't know, maybe this guy.
yeah, it was that group over there
Yeah, it was these guys where one of them bumps into somebody who he wasn't expecting to and goes routing away, and that was kind of a mess. But fortunately, you were still far enough away that it wasn't a problem.
Right.
Because I think he ended up like, what, here?
Yeah, there's the one that ended up there, and there was.
Routed and here because he was trying to get away from the enemy who was
Right.
approaching him from behind. And fortunately, he succeeded in his rally roll on the first try, and then was able to kind of work his way back to friendly lines. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I've had a little bit of squirreliness here, but it looks like you didn't decide to go after my flank.
Well, I didn't know where your flank was. I thought your flank, right? I thought you were here, right? I thought you were along here. And so therefore, this coming and hitting you there on the flank would have
We're
been one
going
thing.
after my flank.
Yeah.
It was just a different one.
Yeah. It was just the phantom flank.
Your other
That's
flank.
great.
Yeah.
That's great. I mean, and that's the best part about this. We could play this again, and there's no telling
Yep.
what you'd get, right? That's great.
Yeah, It looks
Okay.
like everything on Green's side is good. Let me check on Washington's side and just make sure everybody's in the right spot there. So That looks correct. That looks correct.
Ooh, it's going to be 9 at 4 o'clock this morning. That'll be the low temperature for the night. 9.
Let's see, what are we expecting?
Boy.
Uh, no, I mean we haven't had too. I mean it did that started that freezing rain thing, which started
Yep.
collecting. We got a few hours of that, and then trees started coming down, and now that's all passed. So
Well, lucky you.
yeah, that's well, looking like it's past us. So that's it said only one tree on the house so far.
Always a plus. Oh, we've got a 100-plus-year-old pecan tree in the back, and I love that it's there, and I'm mildly terrified that I own it. Because when it needs to be brought down, it's going to be out of my wallet, and that's a lot of tree.
Yeah, the one that did come down was one we were at some point planning on getting rid of anyways. So
Okay, that's good.
uh,
I mean, two people could reach around it, but there's no way you could
ooh,
reach around it by yourself. It's a lot of tree.
that's a lot of tree. Yep.
Yeah.
So it looks like there's no more precipitation planned, so we're good there. And we're looking at it's only going to be a low of 24.
Oh,
Maybe,
come on. You got
maybe
sun soft.
actually 17. So that'll be midnight tonight here. So or actually tomorrow.
Actually, we had a funny
Tomorrow at
moment.
6 a.m. will be 17.
We had a funny moment just this morning where it was actually 1 degree warmer here than at our daughter's place in Chicago.
That's probably unusual.
That is not standard. No.
Yeah.
All right. You feeling good, Mr. Washington?
Yeah, everything looks like it's in the right spot. So,
That's fandibulous.
All right.
indeed.
I did my job.
Huzzah.
That was
All
all
right, so
right.
now let's change. I got to change my view here. So,
Oh. Okay. So we got Americans over here. We got Americans over there. Here, Americans. There, Americans. Everywhere, Americans.
You
Americans.
recent. What do we got? And there's the bar rules.
all right,
Miles.
cool.
All right. So we don't have to roll for anything else, right? You've got your reinforcements and the fog
Yeah,
is
the
lifted.
reinforcements are on board. We don't need an army morale check. The weather's lifted. I think all the special roles are done now. It's just time to actually fight it out.
Yeah. No, well, there's still every turn, there is the tea time rule where the British
Do what?
player, each regiment has to roll. And if they do not have their tea, then they route off the map. So,
I should point out to you that the standard time for tea is after the end of the game here.
mm,
It's at
okay.
4 o'clock.
Okay. Okay.
Just saying.
It's okay. So they haven't had their crumpets yet. They haven't had
They have
their
not had
English
crumpets.
muffins.
They haven't had a cucumber sandwich. They haven't had clotted cream.
There we go.
It's it's hell in the British Army.
That's pretty sad.
The other
Pretty sad.
watercress sandwich is that another one?
I think maybe it seems like something completely vapid and tasteless. That seems to be what they go for.
Hey, so am I supposed to capture this Cliveden place or something? Is that an objective of mine, or is it just kill as many Brits?
Well, you know what? I think when all else fails, one
Right.
should check the victory conditions for a scenario. What do you say?
Yeah, that's now that we actually have to worry about fighting a battle as opposed to just stumbling about. This is what scenario two,
Scenario
scenario three.
two. Yeah, scenario two,
Ew.
two. And I think they may all have the
Let's
same
see.
victory.
Yep. Okay. So either side wins the instant their opponent's total on army loss equals or exceeds 75. If both sides reach these numbers simultaneously, the game's a draw. So it's basically we're trying to get 75 hits on you.
Well, but stand by. Uh, is that true for scenario two as well?
That's what I'm reading in scenario two. So it's
Oh, okay. All right.
7.2D.
Because scenario one actually Cliveden mattered,
Yeah, here it
but
doesn't
in
look like
scenario
it's
two it
listed.
doesn't.
Yeah.
No. I see that now. You're right. So the 75 for the other guy and the
Yep.
instant. Wow. We're having
So
to,
so I guess it could happen
once we
sometime
start getting
before the
warm, we
top
need
of
to
the
think
hour.
about it. Yeah, it looks like you don't wait till the top of the hour. It's just once we get close, we need to be starting to count each one individually.
Yeah.
Now, Army, let's think about that. Either side wins the instant their opponent's total on their Army loss record equals or exceeds 75. The Army loss record might be worth taking a look to see exactly how we're supposed to count that.
Yeah. So are we only checking that at the top of the hour or when we get one of those special results that said
No,
check for
no.
losses?
It's very clear that it's at the instant.
Which means we should probably bring those charts those up to date so that we can see that.
Right.
But
No. The reason I
here's
ask
my
is
point.
does it say when you are supposed to record things to that? Right.
Well, that's
Right. So, for
Army
example, like in La Bataille,
morale.
where it says it's a
Yeah,
it's a automatic victory for a marginal victory for the French if the Austrians go on level one, right? But you only
right.
check for a level at the top of the hour.
Yeah, but the fact that this says at the instant makes it seem not like you're not waiting for an Army morale check.
Well,
Because
and so
otherwise, why wouldn't he just
that's
say
why I'm
so?
curious when if it specifies
It
when you are
doesn't though.
recording it.
Um, so here I am looking, and I am looking for uh, this is in section 23 on page 40 of the printed rules I have.
Okay.
Forgive me, it won't be on the same page of the most recent edition. Um,
What section is it?
well, I'm looking under Army morale.
Right. So it says on the beginning of the hour,
Yeah,
before the first initiative dice roll, each player
yeah,
calculates his current losses by summing up his strength
right,
points,
right.
the number of current units that are routed, the value of eliminated leaders, etc., on the army loss chart. Right. So that is done at the beginning of the hour. So at like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, etc. Um,
Yes. What I was looking for was an understanding of did they need to be actual losses or is being routed good enough? Because
well,
both of them will contribute. So I was trying to figure out what they were talking about there. And in 23.1a, it talks about calculating your current loss total, summing the strength point losses, strength points currently routed, and the value of eliminated leaders. Those values for eliminated leaders and lost routed SPs are listed on the game's army loss charts. Um,
yeah. So that it
each
sounds like it would be routed units.
it seems like I think you're still concerned about. Does it literally happen at the instant?
Right. And so that's why it says at, so it looks like we're only calculating
Mm.
those losses at the top of the hour or when we get one of the special results that says check your leader, check your losses, blah
Yeah,
blah blah. So it's not
I
like
see what you're
it's
saying.
the 9:20 turn and somebody routes and you're like, "Oh, that would put you over." But we still have another two turns. We got the rally phase of the 9:20 turn and we got the rally phase of the 9:40 turn to try to rally that
Yeah.
routed unit. And if we do, then we're not at the top of the hour, we are still
But
okay.
but if you wanted the victory condition to say what you just described, and by the way, there's nothing wrong with what you described, but would you use the words that he used here? Either side wins the instant their opponent's total equals or exceeds 75 on their army loss record. Why would you say it that way if you meant during an army morale check? I don't know.
Well,
I'm not
because you're only calculating the
I understand that.
losses. You're
I
only counting
understand
the
your
losses
argument, and
then and when
yeah,
when it's called for on the special results table. So
I guess
yeah,
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think the wording's funny for what you're suggesting,
I agree.
and
But
and since
I want
Matthew's
to,
not here, we'll just have to come to an agreement.
yeah. Uh, here.
But since I'm going to crush you like a grape, it doesn't matter.
you wish.
Yes, I do indeed wish.
Yeah.
Yes, well said. So, all right, well, let's cross that bridge when we come to it. But we know that neither of us are even as much as 15 right now. So
Correct.
we're clearly a bit of fighting away from that.
Yep. All
Okay.
right. Well, David, you've
Now,
got Green's wing.
well, just well.
Unless you
Okay,
want
that's
something
fine.
else. Unless you want to be
But
Cornwallis.
if you read the actual in the loss charts in the updated
Okay. Yep. What do they
thing,
say?
they say how to use the loss charts.
Okay.
It says mark the losses to each unit on its roster, marking them from high to low. Also mark each loss on the Army loss chart as follows. Mark off one box for each infantry or cavalry loss. Mark off the number of boxes required for each leader loss. For artillery, mark off each loss in the appropriate artillery loss box, and when a gray one box is reached, mark a loss in the Army loss chart. When a
Mm.
box is gray is reached on the Army loss chart, a roll is required on the current loss level table on the next 0-0 turn. So it's not saying wait till the next 0-0 turn to mark the losses.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
saying mark them now as
Well,
you're.
and to be honest, a lot of people play without loss markers under the units and just mark it on the paper.
Oh,
So
interesting.
in
That
that case,
keeps
they
it tidy.
absolutely
Yeah.
well, it keeps it tidy, but it absolutely means you got to log it the minute it happens.
Right.
Um, that would suggest back to the instant you hit 75,
Yep,
bad things happen.
because you're marking them
Well,
off
and
as they
but
occur.
yes, but that we're only marking stuff that's actually uh, losses, right? For each infantry or cavalry loss. So we're not marking routed units based on what that says.
That's true, actually. Very good point. So
Yes, and
losses,
I agree with that too.
you'd add the routed units when you're calculating the army morale check, but it's not a
Right.
loss yet.
Yeah.
Yep, I would agree with that. So a sudden nasty bit of routing doesn't necessarily cost you the game.
Right. It looks like it's actually talking about how many people got greased.
Yes,
Yeah. Interesting.
Greece.
Okay.
with grease guns, I assume.
Oh yes, that's all we've got.
Yeah.
We've got our cartridges that are, sealed with bacon fat. So
Oh
we don't
no.
have very many. We don't have very many Hindu troops in the army
Oh well, no,
currently.
bacon fat wouldn't be a problem in that case.
Oh, I think it what who was it? Was it the Sikhs? Who was it that somebody revolted? Was that the Muslims that were in that
I
rebelled
well,
against
I know
them?
what you're talking about. This Sepoy mutiny.
Sepoy, yes, the
Um,
Sepoy mutiny.
yeah.
Maybe it was the
Uh,
Muslims, but I thought it was the Hindus as well.
yeah.
I think the
That's a fair
British
point.
managed to stick their thumb in everybody's eye.
That's the nicest thing they would have done.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, then, now that we're in violent agreement about how we're going to determine the winners and losers, then
let's
which
throw some
one's
dice.
green, by the way?
Green is
All your
over here.
guys.
He's over here on the Wickashock
Well, that's green.
Wissahickon. Yeah, there's green. Green is here,
Okay. All right.
right?
Very good.
And then
Well,
And I
and then the
guess
big man's over here.
right, and I guess we should go down to a some game room there, and you should tell me what your orders are for Washington, what you want Green to do.
oh, the
Oh,
tables have turned here.
oh, here we go. All right, I'll see you down in game room 1.
All right.
All right. So, our orders are to defeat and get 75 hits on the enemy. So,
Okay.
probably what you can do is start moving the force. As I said, I thought they were further into Germantown where they are now. So, what you want to do is start to turn your forces and bring them up here along that Rittenhouse paper mill area, and get them to engage the British that are there.
All
We've got a
right.
fair
So
amount of
you want me to go?
artillery, so you could probably, from your from the bluffs that are over here, you could probably
Yeah.
fire on some of those guys, and then we can use the sort of the gullies to kind of come up on their line. Um, there along Johnson's Lane, right? And then you've got other stuff that you can kind
Okay.
of swing down, and yeah, just proceed to move along and engage them on that side. And then I'm going to swing. I'm going to take the stuff that's there on the Abington Road, and I'm just going to move it down to the main road and bring it down. And the stuff that I've got over there by Wing Hawking Creek, I'm just going to pivot it and move it down. He's got all this stuff that's kind of going off to that sort of in echelon there along Kelly's Hill. I'm not going to engage that necessarily. I'm going to try to hit the stuff that's there in Germantown.
Yeah.
And
And that's actually the guards down there too. So.
yeah. So we want to avoid them. Yeah, and
So,
try to concentrate our forces. And so you can hit those guys that are there on your side of the map, and then I'm going to bring people in and down and across and kind of swing, and we can get the bulk of the army kind of hitting them there along the Rittenhouse Mill Road. And that's kind of what we'll try to do. And then,
okay.
yeah.
Notice he does have some guns up there on the road, limbered up, trying to make their way back to his lines.
Yeah.
I don't
Did
know
they
if
get
that's what
lost or
trying to.
something? Or how'd they end up way up
I
there?
know they actually started up there.
Mm.
They started up at actually fairly far north by Beardsley, I think it was. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they were up there. They were that's where one of the or a couple of the scouting the two of the scouting units were there, and the guns were there,
Right.
and so.
Okay. Well, so those are your orders, David.
All right, we
Yep.
will do as ordered, sir.
Okay. Well, I'm
All
sure you'll be
right.
brilliant. So, yeah, and the only guys we've got, and I got everybody back. I mean, we've only got this one fella down here that's out of command.
Okay,
He's
so
part
we can
of
mark.
he's part
Yeah.
of that guy that's further up north. So you can either, march those guys down or just leave him where he's at. Right now,
Yeah,
he's should be out of harm's way, or maybe he'll get shot at. I can't tell with the elevations.
all
Um,
right. So we'll mark him with a out of command.
yeah,
Oops, I
he's
didn't
part
want.
of the First Virginia. So,
I
yeah.
like the out of command label. Out of command label. Where's the? Is there an out of command label?
Like we have in the Labatai stuff.
Yeah, it looks like no. It doesn't look like there is.
No, it looks like it
Change
just have the
label. Mark
marker.
move.
Yeah.
Increment loss. Close combat. Captured. Finished with. Yep. Victory. Wonderful. What the hell? That's what I like that one. Let's put a victory on it. Oh.
Just puts a finish marker on it.
Yeah, just puts a finish mark.
No, that's not nearly as much fun.
No, okay. So we'll out of command. All right.
Okay, there we go. Let's
Everybody
go
else is
check
in
some.
command, other than this
Other
artillery.
than
What
that
are you going to do with
artillery,
that?
yeah. Well, now that I know that there's nothing between them and the rest of their stuff, I can start to move him to rejoin his colleagues, um, or at least get him out of the way so that way he's not going to be bothering stuff too much. We'll see.
Okay, it
Yeah,
works. It
but yeah,
works.
I probably want to get him. I probably want to move him so that he's going to be um, so that way you can deploy down that road if you want to.
Right.
Yeah. So, okay,
Okay. Okay.
cool, cool.
All right. Sounds good.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
All
We're
right.
offering you an opportunity to surrender now.
Mm,
Save yourself trouble.
mm,
Yorktown is not that far away. Just a few years and many thousands
a,
of people.
a couple 100 miles.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah. That's going to be a hard no.
Okay. All right. That was worth a try.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
well, I
right.
guess we can chuck some dice and see who has the initiative. And now we can just roll the double die. So the red die is the Brits and the blue die is the Americans.
Oh,
So
so we
Great.
can.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so we can. Yeah.
So David, since you're used to rolling the dice, anytime we need to roll dice, you're just going to be the guy who rolls the dice. So go
Oh,
Ah,
ahead.
now. There's no call for that.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
We'll take
You
turns
were
like we
doing
usually
plenty
do.
of single
It's
dice rolling.
it's Michael rolls the die first, and then
All right.
I roll the die, and then David rolls the die. Hey, it's American activation,
American
and it's a wing
activation.
activation.
And in advance of the clock.
That's all right. We'll take it, but it's a whole wing activation. All right,
Oh, wing.
a wing and a prayer. That's probably a good thing for us to do if we can. Um, so
To
the
pray?
question is,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
um, can we activate? We can give Green. He's the wing commander over there, right? Yeah,
He's the green. He's the
yeah. He's
wing
a separate
commander.
detachment. So does he even have to roll?
Mm. No, as a
He,
detachment, he would not need to roll because he's considered the army leader for that um, for
For
that
that wing?
subset of the
Yeah.
army. So
So
yeah,
yeah. So
he wouldn't
David, do
need
you
to.
want to take a wing and
boy, I'm gonna be thrown right into it, huh?
And try
hey?
to unscramble those eggs he left
One,
you.
two, three, five. Yeah. Okay. So everybody, yeah, everybody would be in command except for that one guy. Then I
Yep.
think
Yep.
Muhlenberg. He's part of Muhlenberg, right? And is there another Muhlenberg somewhere? Uh,
Well,
don't think
Mullenberg
so.
is the leader's up here, right?
Right.
Yeah. And the
And
rest
his
of
other two,
Mullenberg is here. Yeah.
right, they're all there. Okay. I don't want to get too far away with that, right? Because I want to keep that routed guy. He was going to get
So
the
he's
advantage of,
voluntarily routed, so he can move during the activation.
but he would have to move to only have to move towards the map edge, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're still limited in the direction you can move. It still
Yeah.
needs to be a move to safety.
Yeah. So you can basically keep him where he's at, right? Or just move him one hex left or right or
What I
something.
was referring to also was that we were talking. You were talking about putting Mullenberg himself on top of him to help him recover,
Yeah.
possibly. So, all right, okay, yeah, I can do that. Give me a minute here, and let me figure out who's going to do what, where, when. All right, so we got that there. Um, all right, so it takes me 2 to turn any direction.
Correct.
If only you drilled like we've drilled.
Yep. We'll get you. We'll get you after Valley Forge.
Yeah,
Yep.
right.
After the summer soldiers have left, we'll have all read our Thomas Paine, and we'll be feeling very very patriotic.
such such erudite commentary we have here.
We
Very
do.
nice.
All
We
right,
do.
what's the movement rates? All right, what do I got to worry about here? Gentle slopes are the dot,
Well, what I'll tell you about is you should be worried about the umpire
and they're
because he is
plus
a
one.
jerk.
Yeah, that umpire he is a tough cookie, man. All right, so much. All right, steep slopes. All right, so we got.
Right now, the guns, it only costs them 1 to turn.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah. So the guns can turn a little bit more easily.
After only maybe 20 minutes of argument.
Yeah. Hey, but that's what people are tuning in for.
It's kind of like watching the crashes on the Indianapolis 500. I mean, come on.
Exactly. They want to see
What
the
else are you
tires
watch
coming
it for?
off.
Otherwise, it's just
Exactly.
cars driving around.
Yep.
Plus one down. Gentle and let's see. Down is fine. Up is plus one and 1/2 per. No pearl. All right. So
What are these guys? Hessians do you have, or Hanoverians? Who are the guys with the?
I got
get some Hessians.
a couple of
Yeah.
Hessians on the wings.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And also with the reinforcements, there's a Hessian too.
Okay.
Oh, is there? Oh, yeah,
Linzigen.
yeah, right there in the back, I guess.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, you can
So,
tell by the abrupt use of a different typeface for the
Very
unit name.
Germanic.
Yeah.
The Linzingen Regiment. That's actually a battalion.
Actually, it sounds like a polka.
There we go.
all
And the
right.
1
So
and the
Linzingen
2
polka.
and the 3.
I
Try
think
to
I'll
do my
start with
best, Lawrence Welk.
McDougal here.
McDougal.
All right. So this guy is going to limber up. Oops, that's not
He
limber.
already was limbered.
Oh, he is limbered.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Is he pointed the right way?
He's
Is it
pointed.
limbered?
That's
A
the
hex side or a
direction he's
hex
pointed.
side?
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping I could limber.
No, he is limbered right now.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah, but he
okay.
was hoping he could limber.
Yeah. All right. It's still to get to the right hex spacing, right? So
It cost
But
1 to turn.
it just one to turn because that's only the
So
infantry
there.
It cost 1. Yep.
Yeah,
burdened by
but I want to
that.
go there too.
Okay, 2.
And if he's limbered, he's at a half. All right. So that's 2.5,
What?
3.
Nope. For artillery, it's 1.
I'm looking at. Why is
Oh
that?
no,
No,
you're right. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're right. It is only half for them to move along.
No, an open. That's right. Wait a minute. That's a great. That doesn't make sense.
Well, hold on. What are we talking about?
I'm talking.
He's
Looking for
looking
their
at the
movement rate.
artillery movement
That's
rate.
plus a half. Okay, that's a
Plus a
clear as
half.
one. That's a plus a
Right.
half for the grade, right? Okay. And yeah, these
And
Yeah.
to be clear, that is uh,
two.
cost is to move from one grade hex to another. It's not really the cost to move into the hex. It's only if it's from one grade to another grade.
Right. You're moving along the side of the slope,
Exactly, which
along the
probably
face of the slope.
is
Right.
stressful because you're trying not to let the gun fall out from under you.
Yeah. So I'm 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
and all right. These guys are in line. All right. 1, 2. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
I fed alligator
And
too.
he needs to take a disorder check.
Yep. For going across the creek.
He's
He passes.
fine. And it's and McDougal. We got another McDougal up here. All right, so which one is with? Okay, so this is a gentle slope with a grade in it. Is that what that is?
That is. So the steep slope has got the really dark colored stuff.
Yeah. It's not. There's those are steep.
Gentle
I guess
slope.
that right there. That part is. Is it? Yeah, I guess that's a medium or whatever they call it.
Yeah, I
Regular.
guess it'd be a regular
That's a
slope.
regular.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we got for regular? We're +1 for
Yeah.
infantry. Infantry is unopen, so it's open. It's a grade. And you say the grade one's only from one grade to another, like going from there to there,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
So it's not like going from there to there and then there to there.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and I suppose it makes sense. I mean, think about, being on a side slope, trying to make your way along a slope where, one wheel's above the other wheel. That would just be miserable, right?
So, all right. So we go 1, 2, 3.
Zoom hack.
And bless you. And boom. And we're good there. Okay.
Zoom hack.
Oh, bless you again. Yes.
There was some pretty exciting stuff there.
Now I think you need to make a disorder check, right?
I
'Cause
did.
the regular slope. Oh, okay.
That's what the 4-8 is.
Oh, okay. Yep. So he's fine.
Okay. Where do I want to end up with? Let's see. Per. Michael, there's no. If I ended up with units like here and here, this is still in command. If I put the commander there, right?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, why
it's
wouldn't
not. It's only how many
It's not
hexes
like
away you are. It's not
Lavatai.
like Lavatai where you've got an intervening group that's blocking
Oh
your.
no,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, it doesn't matter if there's another command in the way. That's
Right.
not a part of this rule set at all.
Okay, that's what I'm at. Okay. All right. So then what I'm going to do is probably put him there. Okay. All right. So this guy here, what?
If you think about it, really, it's kind of penalty enough that your units aren't right next to each other. Right? Because they're not activating at the same time unless you get a wing. So
Right.
the fact that they're separated means they're not going to be as effective. So why do the double penalty?
Okay. All right. So next we'll go for our Woodford Reserve here. Oh, that sounds
Ooh.
good right at the moment.
Yeah.
A little Woodford
Sounds
Reserve.
delicious.
I might have to go get one. I got some of that upstairs.
Yeah, he's so relaxed now that he's not umpiring that.
Right. And the interesting part is I got that I just bought it the other day because I was doing my bourbon short ribs. So
Oh,
had Lori pick up some, and that was the only one I could know that I knew. Well, there were Angel's Envy was another one I could remember the name of, but I
That's
knew
funny. I was going to say,
Woodford's
Rindy,
Reserve was a pretty good. It's a pretty nice one, and I
you're
figured,
cooking with high class bourbon. You clearly saved too much during your working career.
all right. So you say we're in, okay. So if I go here, well, what happens if I tell it to go into road column right here?
Sunday.
um, so it's you have to extend one hex, right? So you'd extend that way, right? And so you're spending one to change formation and one to go into that hex, right?
Or half to
Or
go into
half
the
to go
hex.
into that hex, right?
No, because
Okay, that's what we're asking.
going into road costs you one movement point plus one for every additional hex
Okay,
change.
so two puts me in road between these two hexes,
Yep.
That's right. But then facing whichever way you want, because you're in road column, so it doesn't matter.
and then on road it's half.
If you're on the
Yeah.
road, it is.
Uh,
Yeah,
Actually, let's
yes,
double check
open
because
on the road.
it was half while we were in fog.
Oh,
But minor roads are a
them are
quarter of a movement point, and major roads are a sixth of a movement point now that we're not in fog.
Oh, interesting.
So, and the major road, I think, is like that one that runs right down the middle, the one you
Right.
avoided.
Yep.
I think that's a major road. Don't know if there are any others. Uh, yes, the old York Road in the southeast
Yep.
corner
Yep. Yep.
is another major road. I think the rest of them are minor, but still, it's a quarter of a movement point, so that's pretty
So you
stinking
basically
fast.
go four spots in
Well, they've
all
only
one,
right.
spent two movement
four
So
points,
hexes
so
right,
for
so
one
I
point.
can go here for two,
Yep.
yes,
and then I can literally go one to there, right? Or farther if I wanted, but one more
oh,
farther. But
certainly that
Yeah.
far.
one,
Yeah,
two, three. Yeah, that's one, two, three.
is that putting
So
you in the lead? Yeah,
I'm at three there, and to come out of road is the
that'll cost you
same. Two.
one because it's a change. It's a minimum cost of one, no matter what. But it's the cost is one per hex difference. In this case, that's all it is. So basically, you've spent four to be not in road right there.
Yeah,
Yep.
so I'd be like that right there, right? Okay.
Yep.
Well, you wouldn't be facing that way because you're.
Well, remember we're
Oh,
facing. Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I can live with that. All right.
All right. Oh, I didn't label these guys. Who are okay, so that's Woodford. All right.
Imagine making me thirsty. Stop talking like that.
All right. All right. So one, two, and then this would be a 3-4 because it'd be 3.5 because that went to. All right, and that would be 4.5, and I'd have to do a disorder check.
Yeah.
Oh, no
Nope.
problem.
They laugh in the face of danger.
and then 1. Okay, 2.
It reminds me of that story about the guy who landed at Normandy and was
Three
playing
and a half,
the Scottish pipes,
Ah, yes.
and,
4
and the Germans are like,
and a half, and he
"Don't
needs a
shoot that guy;
destroyer.
he's insane."
Wow, look at that rolling.
Waste him now, brother.
That's
So
wood. Who does the fourth?
actually, there's with Green's detachment. It looks like so. McDougal is independent, and um, Stephen has Woodford and Scott. So that's the 3rd and 4th Virginia. And then Green has Muhlenberg and Whedon. So there's actually two wings that are part of Green's detachment. So
Oh,
so
so you shouldn't be moving
you're not going to
everybody.
move everything. So Stephen is because I was looking at it as
Yeah,
you're moving that leader. I'm like, oh,
where
that's
is?
Stevens. So so McDougal's independent, right?
Right.
And he was within command range of
Yep.
both of
Of
those
green.
guys. Um, and so then you've got here's Stephen, and so he's just got Scott and Woodford.
No,
So you just moved Woodford.
that's Woodford.
Yep, that's Woodford there, and
Oh,
then but this has got to
oh,
be Scott here.
that's Stephen on top of that. Okay, so this Stephen was back here on top of this guy. So that's where Stephen was. All right.
Right, and
Just
he's the wing commander. So
okay.
so it's his wing that so it's not all of Green's detachment that's moving. It's only
Right.
Stevens' wing, which is those two plus the independent. So
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. All right.
yeah,
It's only a wing activation, so I can only, in this case, we're activating Steven. And yes, he was
yeah.
good. All right. And I got it. I got it. And all right. So, all right. Who does I didn't mark these, the 4th Virginian patents belong to?
So the Fourth
Uh,
Virginians are Scott, and Scott is part of Stevens. So here's
all
right.
right.
So
All
Third
right. So I'm going to
Virginian
put
is
a changed label. Scott. So that's the other one I'm moving, right? Is Scott.
right. So and you need to finish moving this guy. He's part of Woodford as well. So here was Woodford. This guy's Woodford, and then this guy's also Woodford.
And okay.
Yeah. So he's a little bit away from the rest of his buddies.
Yeah, he certainly is. Okay, so if we go forward, that's a regular slope,
So you probably want to
which
figure
is
out where you want to put these guys, and then you could turn this guy and bring him down to join the rest of his colleagues over here, for example.
true, but aren't I supposed to move by? Well, that's
Well,
the way
it's a
we do it
wing.
in
It's a
Slavic
wing
High.
activation. So people in the wing can move. You don't have to move
Yeah.
them all by brigade. You can move them anyway.
All together now. All together now.
Uh, all right, so let's see where
All right, we got Jeff from Hextack saying, "How it goes the slog, gentlemen?" Well, the fog is lifted. So if you're tuning in now, the fog is lifted on Germantown, so we can now everyone can see everybody, and we've realized the Americans have discovered that their pincer movement has not pinced anything. The
Pinced.
British are further, I guess, to the south or whatever it is. We're going to call it south.
Let's call it south.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just for the sake of argument. Than the
Yeah.
Americans anticipated they are, and as a result, we're not catching them between the vice, the hammer and the anvil.
Right.
We've kind of whiffed, which is kind of what you'd expect from the American army at
From
this
that,
storied
yeah.
time.
Oh, that's good. That's good. It playing the
Those are Scott also, right?
Yeah, their fourth. The fourth Virginia is Scott.
playing the
No, it's
Creech
the
film
12th
makes
and
me
the 8th
very
Virginia.
familiar.
Right, but if
And
you see
Grace.
over on the one side where it says Fourth Virginia,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. So that's how it's
I
easy to
got
keep track of them. But yeah, you can go ahead and change the label to make it
it.
easier to
Yes.
keep track of who's who.
Let's change the label. That's what I had most of them marked because I was doing it just to keep it for the umpire thing.
Right.
All right, so that's Scott. And these guns are, yeah, okay,
And they're
those
part
guns
of
are,
that too. Yeah, they're part of
yeah.
Scott's stuff as well.
Uh, huh. One, or actually, it's probably better for me to go. Oh, they're on the road. Never mind. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can go to here with one movement point. Um, you can have 16 artillery and a.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
but
it's
we
a
can only
crazy
have 8
number.
of them fire out from a single hex. So you can have a
Yeah,
stack of, you can have 8 fire out, and you can have 16 in there, but
make a big target.
Yes, it would.
yeah. But yeah, we could do some blasting, and then I get Knox over there. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
All right, let's see. He's good there. All right, let me, and then the. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3. He'll go there. 4, 5. And he will make a check. Oops. Now, since Woodford's sitting there, or since Scott is sitting there, I get the so -4.
So what are you
What's
making
his?
a?
I failed.
So you're just gonna be
Okay, he's
disordered.
yeah. Unit disordered.
Was he what doing a rapid march or something?
Yeah, he had an extra.
Just be careful. Rapid marching to your doom.
Come on, we're trying to
Exactly.
knock you guys back into the sea. Send you back,
Part of Woodford.
Mm.
send you back
Which
to
is
old Blighty.
yeah,
Old Blighty.
Woodford.
Mm-hmm.
McDougal Woodford. All right. Okay.
So you need to move. Or well,
Yep.
I don't know. You've got
I'm gonna
him.
move. Yep. He's gonna go down to that's
That's the
Woodford.
third
He's gonna go
Virginia.
down to. It looks like a good place for him. Right here keeps everybody in command. Point that to this guy because that's really who he belongs to. And
And then you can
who else we got?
move Steven up.
Steven, right?
Yeah.
And I want to keep him in range of green,
Yep.
which isn't hard. Let's see, Steven. He's not any better than that. Okay, so we'll keep him in the middle there on the road. I think that I don't want to move green yet, so well, it probably doesn't matter, but I'll keep everybody else.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, Mullenberg, the man with green where he is. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm done there.
Okay. Cool. I will roll the dice for initiative. Here we. Well, you just need to flip your leaders over.
Right.
The
So we
guys that
have
did their stuff.
Woodford. Yeah. We need to flip him. We need to flip him. We need to flip
McDougal.
McDougal,
And then
and there should
Scott,
be one
wherever
more.
he's at.
Da.
Scott might be under the guy that's disordered.
He's under this guy
Yeah.
right here. Or is he? No, is he there? He's under. Oh, he's under this guy.
Yeah, under the guy that's disordered.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there, and Scott, all his are still in. Still in command there too.
Yep.
And we'll flip him. Control. Flip.
Philippe.
All right.
All right. All right. Let me chuck the dice here, see what we get. Oh, it's another American one.
Gadzooks doesn't move the clock.
It does not move the clock, and I don't know if it's a wing or a prayer or what. I can't remember what Washington's wing number is.
Ooh, what would it be? That's a good question.
Americans,
Under
Washington
American special rules
is a 7, so not
enough.
quite close, but not enough.
No.
And Howe is also a 7, so all right, it's just a regular old activation. So, why don't you keep?
Yeah, we
pushing you
probably
guys
need
around?
to
finish the.
keep moving on this side. So I guess Whedon would be next to consider here.
Yep. Right, we got Michael Shearer saying, "I'm late but happy to make the stream, gentlemen. Make ready." All right. Well, Michael, if you're watching, you'll notice that we can now see the British. The 9 o'clock turn, we rolled and the fog has lifted. So the Americans were anticipating the British to be a little bit closer to the top of the map. They're in the thick of Germantown and getting squeezed between the pincers of Washington and Greene's detachment. And the British are actually a lot further closer to the lower edge of the map than what we thought. And so we still have some more maneuvering to do before we can actually cause any havoc. So
I'm also going to activate Bland's Dragoons here during this.
Time for a cavalry charge.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Catch those guys in the rear, chop them to pieces.
You got it.
Of course, you remember that
What do
that happened.
Grade opens
Like
or
bonus for
one.
Quebec at Consim World this year.
Yeah, you were telling me about that rather freakish cavalry charge. That was it. The French
one.
that had like one single
pathetic cavalry unit in the entire game, and he absolutely walloped this one. To be fair, shaking unit hitting the flank, and then rolls a 9 for his pursuit roll.
Oh my gosh!
2, 3, 4. 5. That's a regular 5. And plus 5, 6, 7, 6. No, that's 8. Uh,
7, 8,
5,
whatever it
6,
takes.
7. Because it's +1 going down that grade. So I'll just turn there instead. Okay. That's the independent. So he is Victory. All right. Is is Whedon all in road column there? I think they
Yep,
are, aren't
Whedon is
they?
all in road column.
Can can they go through the dis? Well, okay. They don't have to stay on the road, right, for road
Nope.
column.
Nope, they can come off the road.
So,
And to go
but
2
only
hexes.
while on the road they get the 1/4,
Yeah,
right?
That's right. Yeah, it would be half otherwise.
right. So a
Right.
path is half, the minor
And the
road is a
free
quarter, and the major road is 1/6.
and the
All right.
free turns as well if
Yep.
you're on any of the road path, major road, minor road, whatever.
Oh, what do I want? So that's the Woodford guys. Jeez, they're coming up. All right, that's a half. That's 1. And they count for turning when they're not on the road.
Correct.
Yes.
2.
And everybody turns in the same hex, so it's follow the leader.
Right. He's only got, I mean, with the exception of the artillery, nothing
That's
is at
fine.
2 hexes. Yeah.
Just I have this OCD compulsion to tell you the rules.
Yep.
That's okay. That's why people tune in.
Well, that's sad, but okay, that's good. That's good. No, really, it's great. Uh, why do I have the wrong thing here? There.
You went live.
You see the screen that I'm showing?
Yes.
That is the Battle of Kolin from from this series that I have been acquiring the titles of and have really never quite got playing, but I just set it up today because I knew that was a battle I knew well enough that I could I could follow what was happening more easily. So that's the Prussians showing up on the Kaiserstrasse here, and the Austrians, some of them still facing west and some facing north, and some cavalry kind of on the road, I guess, skirmishing with Zieten's cavalry coming down in front of the army. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and
So it looks like
it's
the
been.
Austrians are a lot further to the east than they were in the game that we played.
It seems as if, although to be fair, this is going to be skirmishers down here,
Right. Yeah, as I recall, we
and
had skirmishers and some light cavalry down there.
right, and
And the
I think this is all cavalry
oh,
over
okay.
here. A little hard to tell because unless you're looking at an actual individual unit, you can't really tell it's cavalry. But I know that's cavalry just from putting the pieces out on the board.
So this is
So
very
I think
interesting because it looks like the counters, like I'm looking at some of these ones here for the infantry, it looks like they're really a long rectangle.
yes, they are. Yes,
Okay.
yeah. Um, like if I zoom in right there, you can see
Right.
it more easily. So that's 5 battalions in a brigade.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But as long as they are um, in this brigade format, they have a higher effectiveness rating. If
Okay.
they break down into individual units, they have a less high value. So there's an incentive to keep them all together, and yet obviously all the burdens of maneuvering them when they're all together like that. And I think, well, you really can't tell, but these are Prussian units in column.
Okay.
It's the same unit flipped over with a bunch of individual units all in a column together.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I don't know. That was the part about the game that I thought was most interesting, was just kind of the whole, like, really kind of forcing you to be more linear, or at least giving you a reason to be more linear than we do in this system.
Right. Now, do they
So
have the idea of refused flanks and stuff like that, or, hooks or
ooh,
whatever else? I mean, what happens with
that's a good
these
question.
big,
One
long units?
one thing is that these are 200, 250 yard hexes.
Ah, okay.
So it's a little bit higher scale.
Density,
And
right.
I don't know that there's a concept of a refused hex and
Okay.
a refused flank, and I'm not sure how that gets modeled.
Okay.
Like I said, I figured, you know what? I'm going to set up the units, and then he tells me the rules are in the order that you would execute them. So I'm just going to go ahead and take him at his word and see
Right.
what happens. I mean, I've read them all before, but you know how it is. It's like
So
you
is
don't
this the
really know
first
the
time you're
rules.
playing this game series?
I have just pushed a couple of counters years ago, and so this is really the first time I'm really getting serious about it.
Yeah, because I thought the
And
game
what
came
series
out
is
what,
this?
a year or two ago?
Oh, yeah. This one literally just arrived last week. But it's called the 7 Year Wars Battle System. It's
Right.
from a company called Ad Hoc Editions. It's from France, and lovely counters. You could
Yeah,
probably
I mean, it
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
tell.
yeah.
nice.
You can tell as I zoom in. Here I am zooming in. Can you tell I'm zooming in?
Not yet.
Not
Wow,
that time.
a whole lot of not zooming in happening here.
There we
There we
go.
go. So they just fall out of the sprue looking like that.
Right. Nice.
I mean, it's like all you can do to keep them from falling out of the sprue, and it would be kind of moderately criminal to try to round the corners because they're so tidy.
Yeah.
They're really nice. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, and anyway, we'll see. We'll see. I'll give
Cool.
you a report as I learn a little bit more as it goes, but it'll be fun because this is a battle I know quite well. And they have been pretty clever that most of the titles they've done have been titles that haven't been done in bar.
Right. Yeah, because I thought they
Minden,
had like Torgau and they had a few others, or
yeah, Minden, Torgau, Kunnersdorf. Um, oh gosh, what's the other one? This one, of course, is the
right.
first one that's actually a duplicate. Oh, there's one more. I wish I could remember what it's called. It's in the west of Germany. It's like with the French and the Hanoverians.
Oh, okay.
Hosterbeck,
Huh.
is that the name? Anyway, so we'll see. This is one that I figured I could play with kind of a notion of what I was supposed to be doing.
Right.
So at least I wouldn't have the strategy to worry about. It would just be the rules.
Yeah.
So anyway, pardon my interruption.
No, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
So, all right. Okey-doke. All right. So I finished with that. So I guess it's
Okay.
my role
Yep.
now
Go ahead and
to,
roll. See what we get.
and boom.
Nope. It's
Hey!
one for the Brits, and it is a wing activation for them, and it does move the clock. So we should be at the 2 mark.
Hey. Wow. I don't even know what a wing would be. I'd have to look and see who that is.
Let's see. For the
Um,
Brits, you've got
Grant
Niephausen and Grant.
Niephausen.
Yep, you only got two wings, Niephausen and
Yeah.
Grant.
Uh,
And Niephausen's got Agnew and Gray, it looks like. So
yeah.
I don't even know where they're at.
Um,
Agnew's
so
over here, right?
just
Oh,
so you
so there's
know, like
Niephausen,
this
right?
is Agnew and Gray over here.
Oh,
That's
so why
that's
is
where it's at.
Agnew, the leader, Agnew over here? I'm looking at this.
Why
This
not?
says it's marked Agnew, or at least it
No,
says
no, no,
that.
no. He. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I misunderstood what you were saying. That what I was showing was Grant's wing over
Oh,
here.
okay. Yeah, so
So
Grant's
This
over there.
is
that's one wing,
Kniphausen's wings. Is that guy
right?
here, and it's
And
this guy
then
and this guy.
there's Agnew, and there's Gray, and
Okay.
then
And then Grant
these
has
guys are a
got
separate
the
outfit.
imaginary first commander. We don't know who that is in Grant.
Yeah, Grant's minion.
Right.
Who can
Okay,
actually, if they're all in range of Grant, they can do it anyways. So
right. So I'll go ahead and do Nephausen, I think. He's in range of Hal, so I don't need to roll. So we'll go ahead and just make that a wing activation for them. And yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and do that. And nobody is disordered. I will go ahead and add all the independents because why the hell not? It's super weird that you can actually see me. I don't know how I feel about all this. Not, I'm not accustomed to this whole being able to be seen business. Um,
That's why I
all
always
right.
wear pants when I'm doing these live streams. So,
Such a good idea.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. All right. We're just going to go ahead and back up and we're going to do disorder checks for these three guys in a row, left to right. One, two, three. Looks like he's probably disordered. I mean, I could probably look, but I'm not going to bother looking on a 17. And he is fine. So I'll go ahead and put the leader on top of him. And then,
are you moving stuff?
yes,
Yeah, he it says here that they just moved these guys that were
they all moved back one hex.
Oh, back one. Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're frightening me, brother.
Yeah, I didn't see it move, and it
Uh,
wasn't that big of a difference, and I
well,
missed it. And
it's
that's
it's
why.
moving backwards. There's only so much
Yeah.
you can do. All right. Okay. Wow, it's a little harder to figure out what to do with these knuckleheads.
I'd say send them in. Fix bayonets.
I'd
Go and
say
charge. Scare
I'd
those
say
rebels off.
that's going to be a hard no. All right. So that's going to be one, and I think there's all four of those are going to need to roll. So we'll do left to right. Let me think about that. One, two, three, four. And I tell you what, I'll go ahead and do that. Um, so it's still going to be the same thing, left to right. One, two, three, four. Probably only two is the one I need to worry about. And yeah, he's going to be disordered. And then these fellas will just contract and
Well,
basically.
I do have a question. How many hexes are you allowed to prolong?
Just one.
Oh, good point. That's a very good point. Thank you. Well, it doesn't change anything other than where I am, so I'll just go ahead and do that. Quite a good point. And I'll just move these guys over to the side. And so everything there is the same. By the way, and that's one of the things from reading the rules about this other game system, is that he's incredibly relaxed about limbered artillery moving. They can keep up with the infantry
Really? Oh,
in line. And I'm like, Wow, that feels like a completely different planet.
So, so you mean unlimbered artillery or limbered artillery? You said limbered artillery.
Because I always get those two backwards. Unlimbered, deployed guns can move at the same speed as the infantry in line.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, prolong is basically as fast as you want to go, which is
Well,
just
yeah,
wild.
yeah, that is. But then again, is the time scale difference? Is it like 1 hour per turn, or is it
It's 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
It's
Okay.
30 minutes per turn. But I think the thing that I always think about is, when you hear about the Prussians rushing the 12 pounders up while they're attacking. And I always, thought from playing bar, I'm like, how would you do that? I mean, you're either attacking super duper slow or I don't understand. Well, if you take this other guy's rules, well, then it's no problem. You just gotta roll them up with the infantry.
Yeah, interesting.
So very different, kind of fun. All right, I'm gonna move him one, 1.5, and let's see what other independents do I need to deal with here? Unfortunately, those guys all have a problem, and I'm not sure exactly what to do about their problem. Um,
Load them up on ships, send them back.
that's what I should do. Thank
So where are you
you.
at? Are you dealing with the 40th? Are you dealing with the
Uh, I'm
skirmishers
I'm
somewhere else?
I'm like up here, for
Oh
example.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Um, um, because
Oh, I've turned off my center on.
oh yeah, yeah. Um, pretty sure that these guys are being treated like independents, even though they're part of that command because they're part of the the what you call it.
Yeah, I mean they are under the banner of light units. They don't look like they're assigned to anybody. So they should be treated as independents, I would think.
Yeah.
Just
So
like your
anyway,
artillery.
just trying to figure out what. Okay, what direction do I need to go? What direction do I need to go to get the hell out of Dodge here? Where is the chart that I want? I want a chart.
And in fact, it looks like your Hessians are also technically
They are.
Yes.
independents. Yeah.
No, they absolutely are. You're right. And I've just kind of put them next to some other formations. Um, but like this knucklehead here, if he goes, let's see, infantry, line to column. Okay.
It's going to
All
cost
right.
him a
So
fair
her,
amount to pivot if he's going to go heading towards Germantown, right?
no, he's going to go 2 movement points that way. Uh, and then that's probably going to be 3.5 because going from a grade to a grade, right?
Yeah. Well, is he in
And
column or is he in line?
no, he's in column.
Oh,
It took him 2 movement points. He just turned and moved to line, or moved to column rather.
oh, okay,
I don't.
okay,
There is no plus for grade in column.
Oh, okay. All right. So then he's only at 3. So now he's at 4. All right.
okay.
So he's done. All right. Um. All right. What do I do with these guys? This is so funny. It's like, okay, the entire American army has gone past me now. And I can't just keep, well, now wait a minute. It's daytime though. I can go really fast now. One, two,
Yeah, on the
three,
road. Yeah,
four,
you can
five,
you can
six,
book.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6. Can almost make it. I can make it to like the M of the market square because that's half. That's one. That's 1.5. That's two. That's two and a half. That's three. Whoa! What happened?
He jumped over to towards the paper mill run.
I think it's because somebody was clicking on the screen.
Oh,
No, I see where he is. It's just all right. All right. Where was he? He
just
was
hit the
here.
yeah.
Okay. One, two. Well, all right. One and a half, two, two and a half, three, three and a half, four, and of course, I guess he'd be faced that way. And I'm going to call that safe enough. All right.
So
And
that's the
then,
main road where it's 1 to 6.
oh, it's one for six, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah. So I'm just like,
Oh,
why
geez.
isn't he moving further? So,
No, 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 no. I mean, that's, yep, yep, you're right. Okay. So how many
so
hexes
he
did I
can move him
move?
24 hexes.
And I moved 16 now.
Yeah, yeah. So you can move him another 8 hexes
So
if he
that
stays on the
means,
road.
So if he goes, if he stays on you two more, and you're at 18, and now you've got still got one movement point
I
left.
got one movement point left now.
Yep.
All right. Well, how about that for my one movement point, and I will elect to be facing that way.
Exciting.
Yeah, I can't believe that it was like the Paul Revere's ride getting past you guys. It was ridiculous. Okay, good times. All right, so let's see what the other independent units are up to. Uh, over here, these guys. Um, one, two, three, four. Being good skirmishers, getting in the middle of everything.
Yep.
And then these guys here, one, whoops, that's two, three, four.
And
And
you
then,
also had a disorder check on that one guy right there too.
well, but he's a skirmisher.
No, but the one right next to him. But disorder checks are before movement. So
Oh, right.
On the
No,
Hessians there. Yeah.
you're right. I mean, if I was going to treat him like he was independent, and I did say I was doing all the independents, so sure, let's go ahead and roll. Nope, that's not going to be enough. It's uh, it's
it's a
pretty
couple of
impressive.
returns he's been disordered.
Yeah, yeah, he's like the fog hasn't lifted for him. That's the story. For other people, yeah, but not for him. Okay. Oh boy, let's see what else. Let's go ahead and see what are we going to do with these horsemen here. Um, ma- 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 boy, what am I going to do with them? And what's their charge range?
You have horsemen too? How exciting.
Yeah.
Right here.
Um, I don't know what their charge range is. I didn't even bother to look it up.
It hadn't been important until just now, right?
Yeah.
British cavalry.
Cavalry capabilities. Quality. So it's light cavalry, charge range of 2 hexes.
Two
They can
hexes.
retreat before close combat when attacked by infantry. So we're all. It looks like we're all the same. 2 hexes charge range.
Well, that's just too good a chance to miss, right?
I don't know.
All right, he's nowhere near anybody. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. No, it does matter. I need to go ahead and roll to see if he's actually. In fact, I need to be better about this. I need to roll for all of these independent units that are nowhere near anybody. Um, this guy didn't need to worry because he didn't move more than half anyway. This guy I should roll for. He's fine where he was. I'm going to go ahead and roll for these guys. Okay, undo. Uh, I'm going to roll for these guys just to make sure that, yep, though they're okay doing what they did. I'm going to roll for these guys, making sure they were okay for what they did, and I'm sure that's going to be good enough for them. Oh, sorry, I forgot these guys. Let's try them. Okay, they may not be. Oh, good enough. Just made it. Okay, now I'm going to roll for these guys. I think I should be caught up. 25, probably not. Up,
Huh?
25 is just enough. Uh, all right. Now I got to figure out what to do. One, two, three, four, five. I mean, come on, I got to, right?
I don't know why you're charging me, but
Because you're in
I'm
column,
not in
dude.
road or anything like that. I'm just in column.
You're that's still gonna be good enough. It's gonna be good enough.
Okay, whatever.
You're gonna run. You're gonna run.
Well, you still have to make your close combat roll, right?
Whatever. You worry too much. All right. Um, then we got some other units over here. We got these guys here. They're in command. They are facing the wrong way. I'm gonna twist them that way. That's one, two, three, four. These guns are gonna limber up. Ooh, I used the word right that time.
You
Yes, you
did.
did.
Um, that's two movement points to do that. Three would put them in road. Four would put them there. Excuse me, uh, there.
Uh, wouldn't it be a little further than that?
Yeah, because these roads
Oh,
are worth 4 points,
oh, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. So that would be
Half of it's on 4 and half of it's on 6, so I'd probably
okay.
be.
So that'd be a quarter, and sixth would be. I don't even know what a quarter and a sixth would be, but let's say three more movement points
Yeah,
should
yeah.
should
3 more
cover it.
hexes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. And then these guys are, I believe they're also in skirmish,
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
did
right?
think
you
they can
roll?
be anything
Did
other
you
than
roll for
skirmish.
the in command for the
There we
guns?
go. There we go for the guns. And then for the Queen's Rangers, hey, there's another 99.
All right.
And I believe they're in skirmish. I mean, they haven't really done anything because they've been sitting on a major road, so they were doing a fine job of just sitting there. But I guess I should probably go look real fast, just to be sure what they are.
So they are light infantry. They've got a little asterisk next to them. I don't know what that means.
Uh,
Fires using foot multiplier. Okay, well, that's not helpful. Yeah, I
Queen's
think your light
Rangers
guys
do
are
not have
only
a
in.
parent
Yeah.
unit and may not break down or reform, but is skirmish capable. So actually, that's one where I should probably definitely need to have a skirmish marker on him because he doesn't have to be skirmish, unlike these other units.
Right.
So here I am looking for a skirmish marker, which I will put on him. Comme ça. And I've selected him here, and I'm going to go one, two, three, four. All right, so I think that means all the independents will have moved by this point. Uh, and this one's not going to move because you can't do a line backup if you're disordered. So,
All right. Are you going to do your
all right.
charge?
Yeah, Yeah, I'm
or
going to do a
attempt to do
charge.
your charge.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Boom, chugga-lugga-lugga.
All right. Well, I'll
All right.
attempt to form square.
You will attempt to form square. I love it. Do it. Do it. Boom. Yeah, I mean, you can do it at any point. You can do it right there if you want.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it's not like Labatai. It's you basically you move up to me,
No,
right?
no, it's not
Yeah.
Labatai. That's right. And you know that there's no reason for this guy to go into square.
Yeah.
Because why would I come to that hex to attack both of you? That would
Yeah.
make no sense. All right. So there you go. All right. Well, it's plus 40.
So I
Uh,
haven't seen you move your unit, so it's still
well,
in
you
the
don't
same spot
have
it
to
was.
actually. You can declare anytime you want. But there he is. He's moved. If that makes you happy.
Okay. But how is it impacted by you being adjacent to me is the question.
It well by then it's too late. You need to do it now if you're going to.
Oh, I thought you would do your reaction move when the charge comes in, but you're saying you do it before.
No, you do it anytime, but once someone's adjacent, it's too late.
Okay. So what are my
So
options? Could I go into line?
yeah, actually, you get several options.
Okay.
Let's talk that through.
Yeah.
So one option is exactly what you talked about first, and that's going into square. And going into square comes with a plus 40 disorder modifier check.
Okay.
So the thing is, it's almost always, and I say almost always because it finally happened to me once in Prague where I rolled a special result and never actually got into square. But ordinarily, you end up in square. You
Right.
just end up in square and disordered most of the time. That's usually what happens because the plus 40 makes it pretty likely you're going to end up
Right.
disordered. Of course, in square, only a third of your fire points can be pointed in any given direction, which means your defensive fire is going to be shit.
Well, I'm not going to have any defensive fire anyway, right?
Yeah, okay,
If I
no,
do
that's a
a
good point.
reaction, right, I don't get any
No, that's a
defensive
good
fire.
point.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But even if you'd already been in square, your
Right. It
defensive
would be
fire would have
30.
been
Yeah.
really feeble. Um, and then yeah, you're going to get huge plus modifiers for the close combat itself, because you're in square.
Right.
And so yeah, you're disordered, which means the odds are going to be better, but then you're going to get a lot of die roll modifiers, which makes it a lot worse. So yeah,
Okay. So
that's
I'm checking here to see if the Americans can even go into square.
oh, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Now,
don't
the only
remember
thing it
seeing.
says here that they can't go into is attack column unless they're stacked with their commander, a wing, or army leader.
Yeah,
But I don't see
that's
anything
fair.
here about not going into
No,
square.
no, I think they can, although to be fair, it is a little mysterious. But the truth is, there's so little cavalry in these battles, it probably wasn't worth pointing out the rule. The other thing you could do
Right.
is go into line,
Right.
and in this case, you could go into line.
And it,
Let's just say you're facing due south.
yeah, if I did that, it only cost me one movement point to do
Well,
that.
it would cost you two.
Why does it cost me
Oh, I'm
two?
sorry. No, you're right. It is just one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because based
So
on how the
then you
orientation
would,
is. Yeah.
right. So then you would do a disorder check. It would have a plus 20 modifier because you spent two movement points.
Right.
And the reason square is deemed to be a plus 4 or plus 40 is because it's deemed as if you spent all your movement to do
Right.
it, as if it was a 4 movement point move. Um, so at that point, yeah, you still don't get, um, you got a lesser chance of being disordered. You
Right.
still don't get just defensive fire because you spent your entire opportunity just trying to get yourself organized.
Right.
And then you don't get the big pluses for being in square.
Yeah. So I think
Yeah.
so, you know, if I'm going to have to make a disorder check, right?
Yeah.
If I fail, we're going to be on the 1-to-1 chart. but
That's
I'll
right.
have a +5 for being in square, as
Exactly.
opposed to if I'm in line and I'm disordered, then I don't have any benefits one way or the other. And I'm not going to get a shot at you anyway. And you don't
That's
have
right.
any infantry around that can,
That's right.
or artillery
So
can make
really
havoc.
being in
So
square is
going
no
into
big
square
deal other
is,
than
yeah,
just
yeah,
taking time to come out of
yeah.
square. Yeah.
So let's go ahead and chuck the dice, see if we get lucky, and actually they can form square.
All right.
60, that's going to be a 20. I think that's probably not going to be enough. It was
No,
close,
not
24.
quite.
So
Okay.
they are going
Disordered,
to
but in
be,
square.
yep. So let's
I mean, the
put
truth is,
a,
these tiny little minute cavalry are. I mean, this was purely for my entertainment
yeah,
after I've been sitting here watching you bumble along in the fog.
yeah. All right.
All right. So
So,
disordered and in square, and then I make the last move there. Okay. So now, and this is kind of novel because this is not something that comes up very often, but now it's time for your defender morale check. And you get of course a negative for being disordered, but I'm pretty sure a positive for being in square.
well, let's find it on the chart somewhere. So we
Look,
have then,
right.
we've got the morale check. So this is going to be a pre-close combat morale
So
check.
type
That's
B,
type B. So
right? So plus
I'm disordered, so
five,
+5 for that.
minus
Um,
10 for square.
-10. So I got a -5 altogether. Is that correct?
Minus five altogether. There's no terrain effects, there's no leaders, so you're looking for a 19 or better.
What is this? Non-cavalry attacked by cavalry. Is that something that should be there?
Whoops, where's that?
That's down in the
Um,
grayed off section. So non-cavalry attacked by cavalry. It says +5.
non-cavalry. Oh, you're quite right. Yeah, and the only one it applies to is type B.
Yeah, yeah,
Boy,
yeah.
this is one I forget a lot.
So I've
Right.
got a +5 for being disordered, +5 for non-cavalry versus being
And
attacked
then
by
minus
cavalry,
10.
and then a -10. So it's basically a net 0. So here we
Yeah,
go.
so
So we
24.
pass with flying
All right,
colors.
very good, very good. All right. So as you say, the odds are 1 to 1.
Why would
What?
why would square benefit you if you were
You have the
being
morale
a
effect of being in square, right? Everyone's all
Yeah.
together. And
Everyone
so,
feels comfortable. Our flanks are covered. We're all looking out for each other.
yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Because I'm thinking,
And
okay,
it's the same thing in La Bataille, right? You're in square, you get a +6 on your morale check.
Right. Now,
So
obviously, you're also a big juicy target
you
for
are a juicy
artillery or
target,
whatever.
but we don't have to worry about that. So
Right.
all right, so you're gonna have, it looks like, a plus 3 for your unit, right?
Right.
And a +2 for the charge,
Right. And then
right?
plus one for
And
light.
+1 for
So that
being
should
light.
be
So you're at
six
7.
altogether.
Yep.
Yep.
And then
And then
we are
uh,
at +3
plus
for being for ourselves, and then another +5 for being in square. So we're at a +8. So it's a 1-to-1
so it
with a
looks like it's one to
-1.
one with a minus two. Well, it's 6 to 8. -2. Right?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. I've got 8 and you've got 6. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So 1 to 1 -2. Because you know what? Only photons die today.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a 0. So that's going to
he's only a
be
4.
a 3. What's only a 4?
I charge
His
2 extra.
unit, but no, your unit's only is a 4.
Right. And mine is have because they're disordered.
All
Right.
right.
So I've got 4, he's got 4. So that's why we're on the
Okay,
1-to-1
1 to
chart.
1.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
it looks like -3 on the 1 to 1 chart.
-3 on the 1-to-1. So you're going to lose 1 and be routed, and
Right.
we're going to lose 1 and be disordered.
Which means you're disordered and shaken.
So let's see here. Disorder 12.4, no, 14.3.
Yeah, so let's see. That's going to be under close combat
Right. If
results.
unit is already disordered, becomes shaken and disordered.
Right.
Right. Yeah, I haven't had too many occasions where my guys have been disordered already.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All
I was
right.
just eager to draw some blood,
Yes.
boys.
Well, mission
Yeah,
accomplished.
we have been.
And is he still in square under
Yeah, I'm
that?
still in
Yep,
square.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
still in square, and the
Okay.
funny part is, it's so rare for me to go into square. Like I said, in my solo game of Suicidal Frontal Assault Prague, um, I I actually had that was where I had the experience of two units next to each other, both tried to go into square. One of them completely failed because of a special result, became shaken and disordered, and got completely mowed down. The other one went into square and saw the cavalry off. So I don't usually do square, but I mean it is effective. Um,
Well, that's kind of
what
fun. Yeah. And how this is, I think, the first cavalry charge we've ever had in any of the American. Let's see. Oh, here Charles Go Lightly is chiming in here. He's like, did the Continentals ever utilize a square in the American War for Revolution battles?
Almost certainly
Probably
not.
not. But how many times were there any cavalry? Can you even think of any cavalry charges in any of the battles?
No,
I can't think of
no,
any.
no.
So
In
I don't
fact,
even know the guys
this
would have known how to go into square. That's why I was looking it
exactly.
up. Like, can I
In all
even go
honesty,
into
they
square?
probably
I think
wouldn't.
the British and the Hessians would know that,
Exactly.
but
So square shows up on the formation, fire arc, ZOC, and facing change cost diagrams.
right,
It costs you the full movement allowance to
yeah,
go
yeah,
into or come out of square. So obviously he's got kind of some other issues right now to deal with, shaken and disordered,
right.
but he's also just going to be slowed up a little bit, just getting unscrambled and getting moved along. But you know what? It was fun.
There you go.
And it's 10 o'clock. So I don't think we're going to get through a turn this time, boys.
No, I don't think so. I think we should probably hit the big save button, and then yeah. Well, at least we know where everybody's at. I don't know. I was thinking I was brilliant, but then the British aren't anywhere near where I thought they were going to be. I'm just like,
That's
oh, I've
awesome.
got
I
you. I've
love
got you in
that.
the pincers. I thought for sure I was going to have you, and then no such luck.
That's
So
awesome. I love that.
yeah, yeah. So now it's just going to be a conventional battle. Oh well.
And you know what I love about that is that it all made perfect sense to you.
Yep.
You had reason why you thought the British were going to be in a particular location. Who knows what the reason is? A spy told you. Who knows, right?
Right.
And you build your entire plan around all of that, and then the fog lifts just in time for you to realize that that was never where the defenders were.
Yeah.
I mean, does that sound like a history story?
Oh yeah. Totally.
It totally
Totally.
does,
Yeah.
right? I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I'm glad we decided to go ahead and do it this way. This was very interesting. It was very fun.
No
Oh, I think so
doubt.
too. Thank you, David, for having gone to all of the bureaucratic stuff of trying to maintain three maps.
No
So
kidding.
yeah,
Yeah, really worked out to be a heck of a lot of fun. And then we'll just have some more conventional fun here.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Well, very cool. Very cool. Well, for everybody who's out there tuning in, the sabers have been wielded. The American troops formed square in a disorganized way, but still square nevertheless. They stood their ground. They saw the British cavalry off, and
The
and now,
mighty British cavalry.
yes, and now the Americans are going to get their revenge. Let's see if
Yes.
I can get my American dragoons down here and charge you back in
There
return.
you go. I
So
double
that'll
dog
be
dare you.
So
17th Dragoons have been.
that's right. That's right. So I need to roll for pursuit, see if my square chases after you, grinds up some more stuff there. So, all right. Well, very good, guys. A lot of fun, and I don't know if there's anything else, but that's about it. So, thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll catch you. Oh, so actually, next week I've got a fencing tournament.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not sure if I'll be back in time. I'll probably
Okay.
know by sort of early afternoon what my situation is.
Okay.
And I'll either not be able to make it or maybe we start an hour later.
Sure.
So I'll keep you guys posted accordingly.
Okay.
So,
Sounds like a winner.
all right. Very good. Be well.
Yeah. So the other thing, I was out of power most of the day here. So,
Oh, goodness.
just, but, oh, no,